Hey everybody, sorry, I missed my cue. I was down talking to the band. Came sooner than I thought. My name is Dan Adler. Welcome to the Music Factory. I'm the guy who runs this place. And glad you're, how many are for the first time at the Music Factory? Yeah, a bunch of you. Glad that you're here. And I hope that this becomes a place that you like to come back to. If you're watching the slideshow at all, you heard a little bit about what we're about. This is a Christian organization, nonprofit organization called Heart of the City Ministries that started this. And we have the main thing we've done over these 28 years now, believe it or not, is we have this multi-ethnic band called the Heart of the City Band. And we started that back in 1996 with a focus on racial reconciliation, trying to model diversity. And so our full band has 11 different ethnicities in it. And our music goes from reggae to salsa, bossa nova, Native American, East Indian, rock, jazz, gospel, hip hop. We do all that together. And we've been doing that and traveling and doing all kinds of things both locally and around the country for all of these years. And then this place kind of came along, and we didn't have any ambitions to do an event center, but we just got a great deal in this place. And we started fixing it up, and we spent about 2.5 years fixing this up and opened in June of 2018. And we started doing a regular concert series. And our concert series has a lot of Christian concerts, but we also do shows like tonight. We kind of have family-friendly stuff. So we've had some great classical, great jazz groups. We have bluegrass. And it's just a great venue to do these different kind of things in. So we hope that you'll check out our schedule and come back to something else in the future. But let me just tell you about some of the things that are coming up, and then we'll get going here. We have next week. We have for those of you who have any familiarity with Christian. Modern Christian music. There's a lady called Honey Tree who's coming next week. And back in the 70s, when they kind of had the whole hippie movement, there was the big Jesus revolution that happened. They call them, people. If you saw the movie, you probably saw. If you recently, that was about that. And it was a big radical thing where all kinds of hippies all of a sudden became followers of Jesus. And Honey Tree was one of those early folk singers back in that day that did that. And this lady has been doing this ever since. And she's remarkable. She's a wonderful person, and she's traveled all over the world, and she's coming here for the first time next week. So we're excited about that. Then December 3rd, we're bringing back a group that was here this spring for the first time called the Harp Twins, and they are twins that play harp. And wouldn't it be weird if it wasn't? They didn't even play harp, and that they weren't twins? Like weird. But no, they're really exceptional. They actually travel all over the world. The two beautiful women, I was going to say girls, but women, I think they're in their 30s. And they're really exceptional. They're a lot of fun. They're actually kind of hilarious, and they're really good. And they're coming back for a Christmas show. And there's only 13 tickets left for that already. So you got to grab them quick if you're going to get that. Then the week after that, I really love this show. A local artist named Kimberly Brown. She's African-American. She actually sings with our Heart of the City band as well. And Kim was with the Grammy Award-winning Sounds of Blackness and for years. And she has done for years in the Twin Cities in a couple different venues, her Home for the Holidays Christmas show. And it's a gospel-flavored Christmas show with both lots of fun secular Christmas songs and a lot of sacred as well, but with a gospel feel with the whole thing. And so it's really a show. It's really, really good. I think she has 3 backup singers. They change outfits in the night. It's just that it's only they can do it. It's just fabulous. So it's a great show. I'd encourage you not to miss that one. And then the next night we have a really great thing. We have an instrumental group called Third Elephant. I don't know why they're called Third Elephant, but it's 3 guys. And I've known the leader of this group for a long time, and he's an incredible violinist. Well, I was just reading their bio. I didn't realize he has his master's in violin performance. The cello player has his doctorate in cello performance from Juilliard, and then the mandolin player, their newest member, was the regular player in the Prairie Home Companion for years. So these guys are really good. And they do a Christmas show of classical, jazz, folk, all this stuff mixed together. So that's going to be an exceptional show that night. And then on the 15th of December, we're doing just a thing I started like 3 years ago as kind of a grumpy old man. I told my wife at Christmas time, what I do and what I write and perform is modern music. But I love traditional music, and at Christmas time especially, I just love traditional music. So I'm going, I can't stand when I go to churches, and it's like they take a Christmas carol and they, Silent Night, Holy Night. And I'm going, well, why would you do that to that song? And so I said, why don't we just do a night where we bring some of our great singer friends, and let's just do a night of Christmas carols, traditionally. And And she said, well, we'll probably have like 10 of our friends who feel sorry for us who will show up. But sure, go ahead. And so we got 9 vocalist friends, and or was it? No, it was 12, I think. No, 9. Okay. Anyway, it's a bunch. And we pulled this off, and we sold out that first year. We've sold it out every year now, and we have a great time. So we all the words are up on the screen. Everybody sings Christmas carols with us that night. We do a lot of stuff a cappella. Otherwise, it's just a piano player or a guitar. And then my wife and I are coming out with a new Christmas album that we're really excited about. And about every 3 Christmas carols, and we do a song, and we do that. So that's what the night looks like. So there's still some tickets left, but they're really going fast. If you want to get a part of that, that's a really great, if you love just traditional Christmas carols, actually going to sing like all 6 verses of some of them, And then the last thing of this season is our New Year's Eve thing here. And we have a great, so if you want a kind of an alcohol-free New Year's Eve event, this is really a fun night we have. We start out with a Mexican buffet from Casa Rio here in Anoka. And we set up tables in there with the food, and then tables on the floor here. There's the big banquet tables in there. And then we do that for an hour. And then we've got a clean comedian from Nashville, used to be from the Twin Cities, named Joey Aiello. And he's going to do an hour of clean comedy. And then we have a local DJ who's just going to do 2 hours of dance music. So we move the tables and chairs off the floor. We just have dance for 2 hours, lots of fun. And then at midnight, if you're still around and still awake, Sandy, my wife, and I will lead worship, like half-hour praise music at the end of the night. So, and we do a balloon drop at midnight off the balcony. So it's a lot of fun, and we'd love to have you come be a part of that. And then the new year, we've got some great other local groups. Drums of Navarone is a great local band. We've got a band called the Snowman Band. I don't think it's on the list here. Yeah, and Preacher's Daughters. My wife and I do a Valentine's event of romantic music, and a catered banquet, and so lots of fun stuff. So we hope that you have a chance to come back in the future. This is my wife's design, by the way, in here, and I think it's pretty awesome. Yeah. So I'm really excited about these guys. I've been so excited because I've been preparing for this by having my Vintage Cruise channel on Sirius XM radio in my car lately. So I'm just listening to all these songs, everything. Oh yeah, but I'm so excited to have these guys here for the first time, and just hearing them rehearse, I'm going, they're so good. These are really great guys. So I'm excited. Let's welcome Aunt Anthony and Vintage Cruise. Come on up, guys.
Good evening, everybody. Hi. Good evening.
Not ready yet.
Not ready. As soon as you're in the saddle, you let me know. This is Michael Pilhofer. He's putting in his ear monitors.
You could talk a little, Wayne. I gotta
so
get my stuff in.
We're doing.
Go ahead and say hi, Wayne. I'm not ready. Go ahead and talk to our folks.
Phil is asking me to speak to you, so I'd like to bring up some words of wisdom. There's enough wire up here to kill somebody. So whenever Dr. Phil asks me to hold off, that means there's a mixing console that's gone wrong, or one of his 15 keyboards he's putting in his in-ears. Some of our musicians actually use these little in-ear monitors that bring them exactly what they want to hear, which is pretty high tech. And as you can see, for a person like at least myself, I like to hear what's going on in the room. So I don't have in-ears, but at some point in time, if I want to continue to sing with these young dudes, I'm going to have to buy myself a set. Right, Phil?
And now you know more about tech than you.
Than you ever wanted to know.
How many of you people like Christopher Cross? Yeah. So, this show is a tribute to Michael McDonald, Kenny Loggins, and James Ingram. However, the first time that I ever heard Michael McDonald, it was on this song.
on the run, no time to sleep. I've got to ride, ride like the wind, to be free again. And I've got such a long way to go.
Such a long way to
To
go.
make it to the border of Mexico. So I'll ride like the wind, gonna ride like the wind. I was born the son of a lawless man. Always spoke my mind with the gun in my hand. Live my lives, gun down 10, gonna ride like the wind. And I've got such a long way to go.
Such a long way to
To
go.
make it to the border of Mexico. So I'll ride like the wind, gonna ride like the wind. Here we go. Gonna ride like the wind. Accused and tried and told to hang. I was nowhere in sight when those church bells rang. Never was kind to do as I was told. Gonna ride like the wind until I get old. It is the night, my body's weak. I'm on the run, no time to sleep. I've got to ride, ride like the wind to be free again. And I've got such a long way to go.
Such a long way to
to make it to the
go.
border of Mexico. So I'll ride like the wind, gonna ride like the wind. And I've got a long way to go.
Such a long way
to
to
make it to the border
go.
of Mexico. So I'll ride like the wind, gonna ride like the wind. Gonna ride like the wind.
Mr. Kevin Anderson.
Ride. Ride like the wind. Thank you. It's Kevin Anderson on guitar.
Jack Cassidy, everybody.
You don't know me, I'm not your brother. I've been living this message to my brother. You will find him everywhere, wherever people live together, torn in poverty's despair. Oh, you're telling me the things you want to do for me.
Yeah, Papa.
And I'm blind and I don't like what I think I've been taking it to the streets, taking it to the streets. No more people crying, yeah. Yeah, taking it to the streets, taking it to the streets. No more people dying, no more people hiding, yeah, no. Mr. Ronny Loew. Are you telling me the things you want to do for me? And I'm blind and I don't like what I think I see. I'm taking it to the streets, taking it to the streets. Brothers and sisters, yeah, baby. No more people dying, no more people hiding now. Yeah, baby. Taking it to the streets. You know I feel like taking it to the streets. Oh, taking it to the streets. Taking it to the streets. Two more times. Taking it to the streets. Yeah, taking it to the streets.
Wayne Anthony.
Welcome to Heart of the City Music Factory. What a beautiful place this is. Yes, Dan and Sandy and Danny, we want to thank you very much for having us here. Mike, thank you for the great sound so far. Yeah, it's sounding fun up here. I hope you're having a good time down there with it. Lynn and I had a chance to actually come here a few months ago to see Mick Sterling, who's sitting out in the wings. Hi, Mick. And he'll be doing autographs later. We actually came and saw a Huey Lewis show here, and I was just really stunned by how great it was, but also the charm and the vibe and the beauty of this room. It's a beautiful space. So we want you to relax. You shout out any thoughts that come to your mind. Well,
I have a thought.
yeah. And I would love at this time to introduce, this is Cate Fierro. There's probably only a few people that I know that can sing this song. This is a beautiful song that Anita Baker made famous, which was during the whole yacht rock era, and we thought that it really belonged, because I've always thought that she was the female version of Michael McDonald, wouldn't you say? That tone, you know what I mean? Sing it up for us.
Well, and I've sang this so many times at home, but I never thought I'd ever sing this on stage. So I'm super excited, a little stressed, and really excited. Yeah. I'll just take a little more for this lead if I could.
Here we go.
With all my heart I love
Well, maybe next time it'll be good.
I was serious about the thing that I had to shout out.
You were?
Yeah, do you mind if I take a second? No. Okay, I'll make it short. Sandy, are you still in the room? Okay. Do you remember me? So about 27 years ago, your husband and I figured out. I was in Open Door, and I was new to Open Door Church. And there was a substitute worship leader on stage, and I didn't know that they were a substitute worship leader. And the worship was amazing, and I was in it and loving it. I mean, it was a beautiful service. And we were singing, and I was singing, and I heard these voices, and I was like, God, that's so beautiful. God, they should just they should do that. They should be the worship leaders. They would be so amazing. And I turned over to Dan and Sandy Adler and said, because I was new, you should be up there. They were actually, in case you don't know, the actual worship leaders of the church. I wasn't wrong. And now, full circle, my husband would call this full circle. I am so honored to be standing on this stage.
Michael, could we have just a little bit more of Jack and the Wedges, please? So this next song that we're going to do, this show has been alive for about a year and a half. Hey, Patrick. I see you back there. This show has been alive for about a year and a half. And when we first did this song, What a Fool Believes, we were so stricken, or how would you say, struck by the live performance of Kenny Loggins doing this performance in the Redwoods that we said, we've got to do the Kenny Loggins version because it's just so different and it's so Kenny Loggins. And he and Michael McDonald wrote this song together. But then after we played the first 3 or 4 shows, people kept coming up to us saying, but what about the Doobie Brothers version? So you're going to hear now how we kind of made that transition happen. And we'll start it off with Mr. Jack Cassidy.
He came from somewhere back in her long ago. Sentimental fool, don't see, trying hard to recreate what had yet to be created.
Right?
Once in her life, she musters a smile for his nostalgic tale. Never coming near what he wanted to say, only to realize it never really was.
She had a place in his life. No. The sentimental fool don't be trying hard to recreate what you yet to be created. Once in a life, he musters a smile for his nostalgic tale. Never coming near what he wanted to say, only to realize he never really was. He had a place in his life. He never made her think twice. And she was to her apology. Anybody else would surely know. He's watching her go. What a fool believes. He sees a wise man has the power from leaving away a seed that gone away. It's always better than nothing. Oh, not the child. One day, yeah. Right here in little old Minneapolis.
No, Anoka.
Well, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I'm serious, really. Have you ever experienced a more beautiful experience of explosive music than that? You are the man, I'm telling you right now. No, this band, this band is a collaboration of many friends. We've played together over many years for a long time, different iterations. But we've had a lot of time where we've played with Ronny, and every time we get into a room where there needs to be an explosion, Ronny manages to handle that. And I'm going to tell this story. It's going to take 1 second. We did a senior living party one time outdoors. Not this band. This is 20 years ago. And the seniors, they really did like what we were doing, but they were just kind of quiet. And Ronny would have nothing with that. He was going like, we've got to get them to move. I said, they don't move, I think they're happy. So Ronny proceeded to walk off the bandstand, stepped up onto a stool, and did what you just saw him do on a table in front of a group of people. And the whole place, I think they turned into 22-year-olds.
It's fantastic.
Okay, so we'll get serious now. We'll bring it back to a place of honoring these amazing songwriters and singers. How many of you in this room love James Ingram as much as I do? Yeah. I mean, this is one of the most fabulous, inhuman singers. Most people can't even think of singing what he does, but of course, we've changed keys and made it potentially available. But the most important thing is the songs that he recorded were these beautiful songs that were written by like Michel Legrand. Quincy Jones was the guy who brought him into the world with all these beautiful movie soundtracks. And then, of course, the one song we'll sing later, Yamo Be There, with Michael McDonald. That's where it all kind of exploded for me and when I heard him. But we're going to sing this song. We're going to have Jack join me, and we're going to do a little bit. No, is this the one that you sing with me on, or no? This is Cate and I. We all do. Yes, we are. Okay. So we're making use of all these beautiful singers. This is Jack Cassidy, everybody.
Thank you very much.
And Cate Fierro. And again, my name is Wayne. My name is Wayne Anthony, and I want to be present for you. I'm glad you're here. Let's do this. How do you keep the music playing? How do you make it last? How do you keep the song from fading too fast?
How do you lose yourself to someone and never lose your way? How do you not run out of things to say? And since we know we're always changing, how can it be the same? And tell me how year after year you're sure your heart will fall apart every time you hear his name. I know the way I feel for you. It's now or never. The more I love, the more that I'm afraid that in your arms I may not feel forever. If we can be the best of lovers, yeah, be the best of friends. If we can try with every day to make it better as it grows, with any luck, then I suppose I suppose music never. How do you keep it playing, baby? Oh, oh, oh.
Cate Fierro, Jack Cassidy.
Wayne Anthony.
So Dan, I want to tell you that you're gonna be the last person to project this name, Vintage Cruise. Not that anybody cares, because we found out that nobody cares. After a year and a half of trying to book this show, so the story went like this. I got a phone call a year and a half ago from a gentleman who runs a beautiful winery called the Sovereign Estate Winery. And his question was, Doobie Brothers, do you have a show? I said, no, but it's so crazy that you should ask me that, because Phil, on piano, every time we would take a break on one of our shows, he'd say, when are we going to do the Michael McDonald show? I'd go like, well, one of these days when somebody changes our superhumanity, because nobody can do this show. So this guy offers us a show, and I said, we can try it. Why not? I mean, this is a good opportunity. This is motivation. We have a gig. So we booked it, and of course, they're a winery, so they thought the idea of the word vintage brought a lot of acumen to the show's event. I totally agreed with them. And they wanted to talk about it being, sort of a yacht rock thing, and I said, I don't really like, the term yacht rock feels a little pejorative, it feels a little condescending. So let's call it cruise. And then after a year and a half, my wife, God bless her, she's sitting right here, she'll go, honey, nobody knows what the hell that means. I'm sorry, Lynn. I am so sorry. So the truth is, we decided that we are going to name this show after tonight. Our next performance is in February. We'll be at the Chanhassen Theater. And this show is now going to be called Minute by Minute, which we hope will bring the connective two pieces together. By the way, this is one of the first songs that Michael McDonald and Kenny Loggins wrote together. So it hopefully will glue the idea together a little bit more dynamically.
And you'll all be there in February, am I right?
Oh, we've got your emails. You are going to get barraged. I'm sorry.
He's really nice.
Okay, here we go. Many
break it down. Come on, you want to sing with us? Sing it out. That's right. Minute by minute by minute by minute.
I'll be holding on, yeah. I'll be holding on now.
Sing it out
now,
now.
now.
Minute by minute by minute by minute.
I'll be holding on now. I'll be holding on, yeah, 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 yeah.
Minute by minute by minute. Yeah.
It's not your fault, sir. It's not your fault.
You're going to have
That's
to come
right.
to the rehearsal if you know where that goes.
Thank you.
That's right.
That's going to take a lot longer. Should just stick with the singing.
Carol Bayer Sager and Burt Bacharach wrote this beautiful song. And Patti LaBelle and Michael McDonald recorded it. I hope you like it. On My Own.
So many times said it was forever. Said our love would always be true. Something in my heart I once knew. I'd be lying here beside you. On my own. On my own. On my own.
So many promises never should be broken. Now I know what loving you costs. Now we're only talking divorce, and we weren't even married. On my own.
Once again, one more time by myself. No one said it was easy. No, yeah.
But it was so easy.
Well, I believed in love. Now here I stand. I wonder why. Oh, I'm on my own. Why did it end this way? This wasn't how it was supposed to be. I wish that we could do it all again.
So many times I knew I could have told you. Losing you, it cuts like a knife. Here, you walked out and down with my life. I don't want to live without you.
On my own, this wasn't how it was supposed to be. That's another song that I stood on my dresser and sang at the top of my lungs when I was younger. It's very fun to be here tonight.
Did you guys notice that Jack and I were singing on the On My Owns? I went to the high part, and then I thought, oh, Jack should sing that. So I went to the low part, and Jack went to the low part. I went, okay, let's both do the high part. We both want to be girls anyways, don't we? We do. Hey, I would love to take a moment. Stop it now. Stop being silly. I want to introduce these people. This is Mr. Michael Pilhofer on the drums, everybody. Such a treat and a pleasure to play with Michael because he holds it down so solidly. Oh, God, it sounds good. Nice. And then this beautiful man in the red pants with Billy Franze's red fire engine guitar model. This is Mr. Kevin Anderson, everyone. And behind me tonight, this is the one and only Mr. Ethan Yeshaya. On our far right to your stage, this is Phil Kadidlo on pianos, vocals, arrangements. And now we're going to proceed with another beautiful song. This is a classic that maybe you don't really know that well, but if you are as big a fan of David Foster as I am, I'm sure you all know who David is. He's one of the world's most accomplished Grammy Award-winning songwriters, pianists for everybody. But he wrote this song, and I have a very soft spot for my daughter in my heart about this song, because when she was about 11 or 12, she was in the dance performance program, and we were at a high school, and they were doing a big dance, recital. And because I could make funny sounds on the microphone, I used to get asked to come and MC these events. And then my daughter, Nikki, would say, Dad, could you write a list of all the sounds you make, too, so we could call them up on But I sang this song to her on this particular evening, and every time I sing it now, I can remember back to that day like it was just yesterday. So this is a song called Whatever You Imagine. Whatever we imagine.
Don't be afraid, 'cause I'll meet you halfway. We can't always know where the road ends up, but with some luck, I know we can go. Whatever we imagine.
Why should we wait? Later on may be too late. 'Cause where can we run when you see there's half a chance that we might really become? Whatever we imagine, and I imagine you and me just taking shots at what we see. If we fall, we'll shake away the dust and just outlast them all. You ought to see all your heroes in me. If we get wise, we can break the walls we make, and you will see in my eyes. Whatever we imagine.
your mind to yourself. Whatever we imagine, whatever we
Wayne Anthony, everyone.
I neglected to tell you that that was a James Ingram song. Not that you needed to be told that, but in case you didn't know, he's the one who sang that with David Foster. And we're going to play one more song, then we're going to take a little stretch break, and you guys can get a beverage, use the bathroom. We're so glad that you're here.
There's
Thank you
snacks,
guys for
too.
being with us tonight. Are you having a fun time? Okay. So this is one of our favorites. It's called I Keep Forgetting.
I keep forgetting I'm not in love anymore. I keep forgetting things will never be the same again. I keep forgetting how you made it so clear. I keep forgetting, baby.
Every time you're near, every time I hear your smile, hear your hello, saying you can only stay a while. Hey, I know that it's hard for you to say the things we both know are true. But tell me how come
I keep forgetting I'm not in love anymore. I keep forgetting things will never be the same again. I keep forgetting how I made you so clear. I keep forgetting, baby.
every time I hear how you never want to live a life, how it's gone too far. You don't even tell me why you're gone, and why the game is through. If this is what's real, if this is what's true, but tell me how come
I keep forgetting I'm not in love anymore, baby.
things will never be the same again.
I keep forgetting how you made that so
clear.
yeah,
forgetting,
baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't say that, don't say that, don't say that. No, you're not mine anymore, anytime, anywhere, anyhow. Tell me how come I
Keep forgetting we're not in love anymore.
You guys. Wayne Anthony, Vintage Cruise. Hey. I keep laughing out loud back there every time I hear you do something. It's like, oh, yeah. This guy, Michael McDonald or what? I was like, what in the world? And Cate and Jack, my goodness, all of you guys are just mind-blowing. What a great show. Wow. Well, this is only halfway through, so that's great. We're going to take a break. When you go downstairs, the bathrooms, there's just two of them, so you're going to have to wait. You go downstairs, down one level, and then to the left, you'll see signs, and this bathroom's been there. In the back here, we have concessions. So we have coffee, and we have tea. We have great, I always sell this because I drink it all week. It's chai tea. They have really good Oregon chai tea back there, and there's pop in the water, and there's, candy bars and junk. Good stuff. But load up back there while you're there, and just take a little break, and we'll be back in a little bit. Thanks.